This is the complete release, how you can feel like a god and get back your real strong feeling and energy. Therefore, you will earn more, get your goals, and finally be happy during the day. I will give you completely applicable tools how you can have your productivity back. I have come through all the stages of state from very bad when I was laying on the bed for like 2 hours with my phone, just scrolling down and didn't have any goals. I was completely drained, and now I have at least 9 out of 10 stable condition and health during the day. I feel really great. That's why I reached a good success in all the areas of my life, and now I completely love it. So the value of this video, if you apply all the pieces of information I give, I guarantee you will feel completely better, earn more, get richer, and materialize your goals. Because in business, feeling right now in the momentum is the most important thing. This is much more valuable than business model or something else. You can be as knowledge as possible, but if you feel weak, I'm really sorry for you, and you won't achieve anything. I'm really sure that this video is enough to get at least 3x of your current state. Let's go. So guys, we start here with the most important thing ever. This is our sleep. This is absolutely still 100%. This is the most important thing ever. Just remember it. So I saw so many guys that went to gym, that were good emotional, that were communicating with good people, having great habits, but they slept bad and they were drained fucking out. So therefore, sleep is an absolute must-have, and this is the most important thing ever in your life. As one famous person said, if you sleep good and you do nothing else, you will be much more better in feeling and in energy, in productivity, and etc. than the other person that sleeps bad but doing everything else right. So guys, absolute must have. So guys, I saw so many guys like 18 to 25 years that were thinking like, I earn not as much as I want because I don't work as much as possible. I don't have enough motivation. But my bro, your only problem was asleep. I saw that so many times of my clients, of my friends, and etc. If you sleep a night and you don't sleep other, if you lay down and go to sleep and going to sleep at 10 p.m. or another day at 2 a.m., that's a big difference. You won't achieve any success in life with such a sleep. This is the most important thing ever. And you should really understand that this is not the hack. This is not biohacking, right? This is the thing that you should really have in your life by basic, fundamental thing. Because if you don't sleep, if you have a bad sleeping, your energy is like 10%, feeling is like 10%. You can do anything else great, but if you sleep about 4 to 6 hours, you will be completely lost in your life. So that's impossible, and that is very rude to your life to have a bad sleep. I think that you had these conditions when you slept well enough and you slept awful. They are completely uncomparable. You can't compare them because when you sleep good enough, you are able to do so many things. You stand up as early as possible because you want to leave, you want to see the next day, and etc. So probably you are tired of listening it from me, but this is really fundamental thing, and right now I will tell you how to fix your sleep completely. So the guide here is completely easy because if you don't scroll YouTube or Instagram or phone at all before 30 or 60 minutes before you're going to sleep, and 30 to 60 minutes after standing up, and after waking up, you will be sleeping better than 80% of people already. And if your nutrition is good, this is a complex thing, but first of all you need to get off your phone from your life before 30 to 60 minutes of going to sleep. So this is the first one, and at this moment I really want to like add some more important information about sleeping that I use and that really helped me. First, the most important thing that no one talks about, being tired and being emotional during the day, being really emotional. I remember when I was like 1.5 years ago, I had really boring life, and I was completely no emotional. I just was at home and was working or playing video games, and I slept very bad because I was laying and trying to get a sleep for like 1.5 hours, and that was really painful for me to sleep at 5 a.m. and get up at 13 o'clock. That was really terrible. So, as I understood later, I was living really boring life, and my body, my brain were not tired enough to sleep. Because what is sleep from the our organism point? Sleep is first of all recovery, is the recovery of our organism and of us as a species at all. So if you like feel boring, feel weak, feel not as good as possible, you won't have a good sleep. So I really recommend you to step like at least 5,000 of steps every day on the street, of course, not at the home, like walking from side to side, like you know. And you really need to add in your life some emotional things, because this is really important, because emotions is what we live for, and this is the most, not the most, but very important part of my life at all, and I really recommend you to add this in your life. So second step here is go to bed and wake up at the same time during the week, during the month, and probably during the day. So I really recommend you to make like your daily self-talk and measure when you go to bed and when you wake up, and like for about 20 30 days, and this will be your very good habit, probably the most important in your life. This is a very important one. So next one is sleep in dark cool room, and this is good enough, but if you don't, there's nothing really serious. It's just more comfortable for me, and I really recommend it for you. So if this is for only for people who have some troubles with sleep, if you can't go to bed for like some hours, probably some like 30-40 minutes, that's very big, that's unhealthy, absolutely. And I really recommend you to add a healthy evening routine in your life. Like I would recommend you to add at least a warm shower. That really helped me when I had a hard time with my sleep. And so step number 5, probably one of the most important, like do not scroll, like go to bed and wake up at the same time, is do not eat 2 hours before going to bed. Fantastically important. You know, this is really important one, and if you eat before 2 hours of going to sleep, your like whole stomach is unhealthy, because it can't like digest the food. So I've been following this habit for a very long time, like 5 or 4 months already, and this really helps me. So guys, straight after our sleep is how we eat exactly. This is the most important thing after sleep, as I told before. So second place, absolutely, for sure, S tier. This is a bit harder, and I will explain you how to eat healthy foods, how to add a healthy diet in your life. Well guys, first of all, I'm not a professional nutritionist at all, but I will share with you much more important thing, my private experience. So, what is diet from a macro system level? Diet is like inputs in the system. If they're good, the whole system is functioning very well. But if they are bad, the whole system is functioning very, very bad. So, garbage in, garbage out, as you know. And my story. I removed all the unhealthy food from my life, and I don't visit KFC anymore. I don't visit Burger King anymore, and etc. I really liked it, and I used to order food for delivery like marmalades, pelmenis. Really enjoyed them. Other sweets, I used to also order food for delivery. Very terrible one, very unhealthy. Uh, so I didn't follow any steps I told you before. My nutrition was so random, therefore my entire energy and state were not. I wrote random, but to be honest, were trashy. So I decided to change my life like 1.5 years ago. First of all, I wrote down all my feeding I eat and removed unhealthy food. I just, that was step one, and then I started to work with nutritionists and get my diet very efficient. So the most important thing I knew is no one talking about is acid-base balance is the most important thing ever. Just Google it. So, and I started follow it, and my pH grew up from 5.5 to 7.0. Using just these steps, that's a good progress, First of all, I started to drink a lot of water and mineral water as well. Sorry, like 2.5 or 3 liters per day. Really important step here. I removed all the hard foods like fatty meat, etc., and added to my ration cabbage, carrots, berries, vegetable fruits, and other nature products. Okay, I just share with you what worked with me. I really recommend you to talk with your nutrition before making actions, but I will be 99%. I will be right in 99% of cases when I say that if you add like vegetable fruits and other nature activities to your organism, you will feel much better. I sure I'm not wrong here. So I still eat meat because it's very important for organism as well. But proportion here is the most important one, and I think I use like 80% of vegetarian and to 20% of meat food at all. So we're gonna talk about sugar a bit later, but the native sugar is very useful, and therefore native products are very useful at all. But I really recommend you to talk with your nutritionist, learn your information by yourself, and this is just my experience. Okay, so this was about food. Very important one step. So I really do recommend you to take care of food, take care of sleep, because these are the things that really depends on your life. And to get better your life at 80, probably 70%, sleep and food would be enough. And some more steps from this video as well. So let's move further. The third most important thing ever is your healthy habits. Totally steer. Okay, this is just big three of your healthy life. I will give you complete guide right now how you can add any healthy habits to your life completely. Okay, the most important thing here is what not to do. What most people do, they add at the same time many different healthy habits that they don't like. I really don't recommend this approach because it's very unprofitable, because it's very hard for your brain to do what you have never done before, and if you combine many things to each other, it's very hard and very difficult for you, to be honest. So my strategy here, and it's completely in 100% of cases absolute true. So and absolute right. I add just 1 or 2 healthy habits in 20, probably 25 days. This is the most important thing. Why so? Because our brain must habit, like it must understand that new thing, new pattern in your brain is okay, and it gives you some more success and etc. Because you know, I totally sure that you was looking like I was watching, sorry, a lot of videos on YouTube where they recommend you to sleep, to make push-ups, to make sports, to make good sleep, and etc. And you decided on the next morning to add all these habits to your life. That's not correct, because it's very hard for your brain to get on board, let's say so, a new habit. So this is very important part, okay? So if you want to change your life from very bad to very good, I would start from, okay, let's start, for example, as a sleep. I would make like no Notion space probably, and I would track all the changes of your sleep. I would set a goal, I would set the process, and I would measure the metrics of every day in your life, especially if we talk about sleep. So this is really important one, really good as tier. Absolutely, if you want to change your life, you need to have healthy habits. You know, your difference between the difference between you and between healthy person, successful person, is just the right habits. When someone goes to like drink beer, any other goes to sleep or eat healthy food. That's the difference, guys. So guys, I want to share with you the key to your successful life. If you want to be successful in anything, the only thing you need is only discipline and only your consistency. Because like Cristiano Ronaldo, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and etc. are so successful because they were consistent during many years. They didn't make like something genius. They didn't make like something extraordinary. They were just doing, and etc. So this thing what really gives the result for you, and I hope that you will be disciplined well, and you will be like really fucking successful in your entire life. And health, state, condition, energy, productivity, etc. are only cases. One of the cases. Like how do you want to become rich if you walk only when you have an impulse, motivation, and etc. You should walk anytime when you are good, when you are in the good mood, in a bad mood, and etc. Here, if we talk about your energy, your condition, the same thing, absolutely the same. So the next thing is Google Calendar. As you see, it's planning. I would say it's something imbalanced or good. I would say imbalance, because most of people don't use it still, being in 2026. But this is very important. I use it every like month, every week. My whole calendar is planned here. I won't open it, therefore. But this is really bloody important. So I really recommend you to track your life. I make self-talk every day for about 10 or 20 minutes. At the end of the day, I understand which things I made right, made bad, which things I should change, and etc. That's very productive position. So to have a Google Calendar, to have planning at all in your life is really good. So the next one is your surroundings or your environment. As you see, happy people here. Something middle, absolute must have, or imbalance. I would say imbalance, because I'm not absolute must have, to be honest, because like I have a very good environment, I have very good surroundings, I have very good people around me, but that's not so important as these three things probably. So it's very important, but it relies on you. If you are an extrovert and you don't have your society, you don't have your people, you are unhappy in this social, that would be very painful for you. So it would be S tier. But for me, as for an introvert, I don't really need it. To be honest, I sometimes I just don't see people for about a week, and I feel great. Like absolutely okay to have. Okay, this absolutely gives you a big boost, but that depends on you. Therefore, that's not S tier. So let's continue. Here we see glass of beer and cigarettes. Of course, we're gonna talk about quitting these things. So it would be like, I would say it's a basic condition of every person that wants to grow and wants to get big. Absolute must have S tier, of course, absolute must have. So like if you are 20, 18, probably even 25, sometimes it's okay. But if you're addicted, as we saw here, if it's your habit, that's absolutely terrible, guys. You won't live healthy life even if you sleep, even if you food, but use these things is totally unbearable for you if you have such a goal. So quitting these things must be very important for you. I was addicted with both of them. That was nothing great. Well, I was addicted not so much as possible. Of course, I'm not a alcoholic or a smoker guy, but for like half of the year I had such an experience, and then I decided to quit these things. I'll be honest with you, as always, sometimes I can drink an alcohol probably once in a year, not more often. In 2025 I drank like once in a year. So that's a really disgusting thing, to be honest. I don't really want to repeat that experience. In 2026 I hope I would be fully sober. I recommend this to you as well. So this is really important stuff, not to use these terrible things, because like if you are 35 and you're an alcoholic, I'm really sorry for you. You ruined your life. But if you like 25, you still have time, bro. You still have time. Don't use it. That's so bad. So other game addiction, or probably gambling addiction, it would be very different, I would say, because if you like still don't have a habit here like this, it's okay to spend some money, probably once in a month or once in a year. That's absolutely okay. But if you are addicted to gambling games, this is a very terrible one. I was addicted to a gambling game for like 5 years, from 13 to my 18 years. I was really addicted to this thing. I spend a lot of emotions, money, energy here. So for me, it would be S tier because I was addicted. But if you are not addicted, I would say it's good. It's just as should be. So yes, I think it's it. Next, relationship with a girl. So how we see right now, we can find a culture of being alone, being like grinding 24/7. Only work, only male friends, etc. I would say it's a very unhealthy choice, to be honest, because great relationships or spending time with girls is always funny, is always is like developing you, probably. But okay, if you're not addicted enough. So this is not imbalance, absolutely. If you have a good sleep, if you have good feeding, if you have healthy habits, if you don't drink, you still would be normal. But if you have a great girl, if you have a great relationship, that's just a racket flow you up, so this is good, but sometimes it's not absolute must have, but imbalance. Something middle good and imbalance, I think just good. Okay. The next one is my absolute favorite. I really want to share with you this thing. It's overcoming the obstacles. This is an absolute hysteria. Even somewhere here, yes. For me, even probably here, but for any other people, probably here. Why so? Because having a great energy, having a great productivity is not only like physical game, it's also a mind game. And when you know that you can overcome an obstacle that you were afraid of, that's really important one. This is really important one. So this is the only thing that makes you a man, you know, overcoming the obstacles, what you are afraid of, what you don't want to do, but you want in your heart, of course, what you are afraid to do, you know. So this is really bloody important one, and overcoming the obstacles is so fucking like important for a male person. I think that more than 80% of my watchers will be male. So I really recommend you how to start doing it. I still have some fears, I still overcome it, so I'm not in my like point B here, but if you just start, you need to start with overcoming simple obstacles, like, you know, I'm afraid to talk with that person, I will, because you just, you know, rationalize your fear. What would be with me if I just talk with him? Absolutely nothing, because you will be completely safe, you will be completely okay, you know. You know it's conscious, and you should like influence on your unconscious. So this is very important, and I really recommend to add this thing in your life. Next one, step being addicted to social networks. Well, as you probably understood, I was, of course, addicted to social networks. I've like collected all the bad things in my life, and then things got quitted it easily. So social network addiction, and of course we talk about quitting it. Between good and imbalance, probably. I think that finally it's just good because it's not hard enough, and it's a bit easy, I would even say, but it's very important one, and I recommend you to add this healthy habit, like here on this algorithm I've added before. So if you have an addiction to social networks, you will feel bad. You will feel drained, not as if you sleep bad, not as you know, nutrition bad, but that would be very bad for you. Here we see Cristiano Ronaldo, and I was talking about cold showering, of course. Here, so I have this habit for like 180 days already more. I track it, and it's really good, I would say, because that's just a basic state for me. When I, you know, woke up, I make a cold shower for me, and for me this is good. For me this is even imbalanced, but for most people it would be good, I think. So let's put it here. Yes. Let's put it here. I think I really recommend you. This is good. You feel much better when you, you know, use a cold shower in the morning or when you're tired. That's really some sort of good. So really recommend it. Don't know how would it change your life, but I became much more in well condition, I would say so. So let's continue. Dietary supplements. To be honest, I've never used it. I would say they never helped me. So it didn't give me a big boost, to be honest. I tried for not a long time, but I don't really need it. I only use a D vitamin and magnesium when going to sleep. Don't see a big difference, to be honest. But for some people, this is really important. They say that that helps them, but me and most of my friends didn't see any difference, so it would be normal. If you, as I saw one opinion, if you take it right, it's good for you. If not, it's bad for you. So I don't know what to say about this point. Sorry, about this point. So normal tier. Next one is books. I would put it to normal tier, to normal, tier. And why so? Because books are very good for your brain, for your development. But to be honest, I've never read a book, to be honest, because I don't like it. I just watch more courses. I like more online things, online activities here. But if you like to read, that would be good. Not imbalance, absolutely not absolute must have, but I would put it in normal. So next one is brain training. So I would say it's good because it's really like important thing in your life to self-development. Sorry. And why so? I think that training your brain is really important thing for your energy and for your productivity, because I felt it. I felt it when I become much more cleverer and learned English as well. I really started to think better. I really had a much better mood, much better energy, much better self-proudness. So I recommend it to you, but for energy, that's not the must-have. That's must-have for self-development, of course. Cleaning the room. It's, I would say, imbalance or good, probably good. Okay, cleaning your room, cleaning your apartments is very important stuff. It's you start to breathe fresher, you start to feel much better, you start to respect yourself. So I really recommend it to you, but I wouldn't say that it's imbalance, but for some people it's do, because if I come to my friend's apartment and it's completely terrible, I can't even sit somewhere, I see the food on the table, that's terrible, I don't like it. That's my own opinion. Sorry for anybody who don't like my opinion. Okay, that's okay. So that's good, but that's absolutely not the most important thing. Discipline, absolute imbalance, like overcoming the obstacles, like two similar pictures already. So discipline is blood important, really important. So I recommend you to start doing your disciplines during your life, during your day, in many simple things, because I completely believe that success is not the thing of momentum, not the thing of impulse and etc. I have many friends that live with their impulses. They want to start sleep very early, start training, but they don't can't continue it for a long time. But the key here is the long time and doing small steps during every day, stable, consistent. That's the key to success in every habit. By the way, health habits, overcoming the obstacles and discipline are very similar. So that's why you should add this thing to your life. Really important in any stage. If we talk about healthy habits is here. If we talk about work, it should be your own discipline. I'm very disciplined guy, I'll be honest with you. I more disciplined than 90% of people, and I really think that that gives a result. And I want to say that I was ADHD guy for a very long time before I really started to think serious of my life and taking care of it. Emotion management. This is really important one because for some people it would be good, for some people it would be absolute must-have. Let's put it in imbalance state. So why so? Because I saw so many emotional people. I saw so many people that take their actions during their emotional state. Why they are on emotions? That's terrible because if you would think a bit deeper about the word emotion, it's like emotion, like action, you know? То есть, emotion leads to action, and it shouldn't. It absolutely shouldn't. So never take actions when you are emotional right now. And guys, just believe me, that's not good. I made many decisions when I was emotional, and that didn't have a happy end, to be honest, and many of my friends as well. So how to control your emotional management? Breathing practice is very good one. I do it like 5 to 10 minutes every day. I do some sports at the morning. So like emotional management is a complete thing. A complete thing of you, of your self-development, and etc. Of course, you can't control your emotions when you sleep, like don't want to say when you food as well, when you drink beer, you smoke, you talk with idiots, and etc. That's important. Impossible, sorry guys, that's absolutely impossible. But if you control your life, if you read some books or watch some courses how to control your emotions, you will. And breathe practice is really a good one here. And guys, you should have at least one like consistent, stable day, calm day, when you don't like somehow move yourself. So really important part here. I would say it imbalance because 90% of people can't control their emotions. They make actions during they are emotional, and etc. Next one, airing out. Walk on the streets, and breathe fresh air. Between good and imbalance, once again, I would say probably even imbalance. When you are tired, there's absolutely imbalance, because when you are tired of doing the same walk for a long time, you absolutely should go for a walk for like 30 minutes for like 4 or 5 days during the week. I air myself out, and I go to a big walks like 10,000 of steps. Also alone in the uni still. I like it to be honest. So this is really good one. I really recommend you to do it at least 3 or 4 times a week, as I do. Probably not every day. If you are not tired, it's not a necessary thing, but if you are, absolutely must have, I would say. So friends, another one, friends. Oh guys, really interesting one, from normal to absolute must have. If you have a bad friends, it's from trash. To be honest, it's from trash to S tier. So if you have trashy friends that don't support you, don't move you forward, that don't develop you, don't give you much more interesting information, you should skip it, and it would be a trash for you. If you have just normal friends that don't make you any worth, you can sometimes spend good time with them, it would be good. If you have really good friends that really are interested in their lives and their development, it would be imbalanced. And if you have friends which with which you are in a partnership, in a business, it would be absolute must have. So I would say it's good in the most of cases, really good one. The next one is my guys absolutely favorite thing after overcoming the obstacles, of course. The goal, having the goal, having the mission. Many people talk about it, but 95% of people don't have a mission, don't have a complete goal. So I just right now I'm just realizing my true goal for my life, my like what I should do to be the most happy. So I would say it's absolute must have. Absolute must have. I'm still realizing, as I told before. Now I understand that my personal goal is to be free, to have freedom, like to have a complete freedom. I decomposed it for money, and I understood how many millions of dollars it is, and it gave me a big motivation for a walk. But if you don't have a complete goal of your life, it's okay, but you should search it absolutely, and you should find it finally. So to have a goal of not your life makes you already in balance, because you are better than 50% of people already that don't have any goal, probably even 60 or 70. So but having your mission is very hard one. It's very hard one. You should understand it somehow. I hope I will as well. But having a goal is the most important thing. Why so? Because when you have a goal, you like you have a roadmap how to achieve your goal in some steps. You know, like if you have a goal, for example, making $1 million per month, you should think, okay, right now I'm making 0 or 5k a month, or probably something like that. What should I do? I need a great consistent feeling myself good, as we talk about in this video. So I should sleep good, I should feed myself, I should walk much, I should make emotional management, I should I don't know, cold breathing, cleaning the room, and etc. And you start to decompose your main goal. That's really important one, and you should have it. Meditation, kind of interesting one. For me, it's just normal. I think doesn't really give me some boost. Well, sorry. For some people, it's imbalance or absolute must-have, but not for me. I just when I'm emotional, I can calm down myself and slow down. So it's between good and normal. I would say normal, to be honest. Surrounding by idiots, I mean refusing of quitting of surrounding by being surrounded by idiots. Oh guys, this is absolute S tier. Absolute S tier. If you have a really bad people environment, if you are still depending on their opinions, as I don't, to be honest, it's absolute S tier to refuse to quit these people. I was surrounded by idiots many times, but that didn't give me anything but feeling myself bad because of their picture of the world, because of their views, because I, like, being 18 years old guy, 17 years old guy, and I already understood that they are stupid, I would say. So they don't have any goals, they just see any obstacles and don't see any overcoming. So one more interesting thing, a bit not related to this, but if you have a goal, you will really see how to overcome all the obstacles. So being surrounded by idiots is a really terrible one, guys, really terrible one. I recommend you to quit your friends that they are enemies, to be honest. Very important. Interesting one, drinking energy drinks. I would say, of course, we talk about quitting it. I was addicted to it, as you already know. But I think that it's imbalance, not good. It's imbalance because so many people right now drink like Monster, Adrenaline Rush, etc., any other harmful energy drinks. It's really, guys, bad, and you should quit it for sure. And like, if 20 years later people were addicted to alcohol, right now they're addicted to energy drinks. So if you drink like energy drink per week, per 2 weeks, this doesn't really makes you bad. So sometimes it's okay. If you have an important meeting probably or something else, it would be really great to drink some energy drink, and that would be okay. But if you are doing it for 3-5 times a day, sorry for you guys, sorry for you, rest in peace, and etc. Very bloody bad, very bad. Motivation. Interesting one. I don't really need it to walk. I would one moment. I should think a bit. So motivation. It's a really good thing, but I think that it should be the outbound, like, you know, out of you, when you are healthy, when you sleep good, when you like just enjoy yourself. Your motivation would be an enormous engine, an absolute must-have. But if you watching reels, is shorts, YouTube, and etc., that's not motivation, guy. That's not a motivation. So I would say it's from normal to imbalance. Don't want to put it in goods, just normal. Trash doesn't work. I wouldn't say so, because many people started their deals from motivated videos. So for me, it's just normal, not so. Oh, the next one is very important, guys. Reading the news. Really important one, because if you read the news for a long time, it would be very terrible because of cortisol, because it like goes from you see something unpredictable, you feel fear, it is very trashy. So I recommend it to put it in balance, to be honest, because really important one step. But if you read once a week, you control it, you like made a Google Calendar, made a note in Google Calendar, it's okay. But I would say imbalance, seeing how many people are addicted to it. So let's move on, guys. Now we have progress. It's like progressing step by step, disciplined. That's absolutely S tier, as we talked before. I don't know why I added this here, to be honest. So next thing is more interesting than the previous one. The art. Art is an interesting thing where you like make your brain work, where you get emotional. So I think it's really good. The art can be probably watching tennis for me, or playing tennis, doing something with your hands, and or painting, or what you like, whatever you like, doesn't matter. So I find it really attractive. That's really developing you and developing. But if we talk about your energy or productivity, I think it's just good, not normal, but good thing. Next one is really big achievement. For any man, this is really important. One of the most important things. If we talk about our conditional part, about our energy, productivity, and etc. Well, I was a guy with no achievements. Now I'm the guy with achievements, and this is like very different type of person. So this one is really important. But you can get achievements in just 1 week or 1 month in most of cases. So this is the result of sleeping good, of having great conditioning, healthy habits, discipline, etc. But if you already have them, I will put it to imbalance. That's really good. That's like combined experience in your life. You really understand that you are something special, that you really like cost something, Oh, the next one is probably your favorite, guys. This is for porn addicted or 18 plus content, as you want. Of course, we're gonna talk about quitting it. So I think it's or imbalance or absolute must have. I think it's absolute must have. Why so? Because if man can control his stomach, his mind, his thoughts, and his words, and his, you know what, he becomes really strong, guys. This is impossible. Like how stronger I became when I refused this thing. This is really hard, and I think that's the perfect way here is or to have girlfriend or not to watch porn videos. This is really harmful. This destroys your brain. This washes your brain out. This, like, very harmful to your mind. And even if we talk about physical condition, this really harmful, very harmful, because it makes you feel, I would say, stupid. You know, I would say it makes feel stupid. Like it makes you feel yourself weak, because unconsciously, of course, you know that watching these bad videos is a bad thing, but you always find ways to rationalize it and make it good for you. So this is a big psyop, very big psyop, and you need to refuse it as much as soon as possible. And fuck, this hurts so hard your confidence. Okay, next one is a stress. Or not having stress. Of course, we talk quitting stress. We always talk about quitting something. Absolute must have. So if you can't so if you can't control your stress, it would be very hard to make to have a good sleep, to have a good habits, have a good discipline, have you know, a good goal, being not surrounded by idiots, etc. If you live in a like chronic stress, this is really harmful, and this is really annoying. This really puts you off your real goals, and this is really bad thing, to be honest, because cortisol is very dangerous part of our hormonal system. So you must somehow control your stress. Okay, of course I understand there are some situations where you cannot control your stress, but if you make stress to take your brain away, I have a bad news for you, because you can control your brain, your thoughts, and your words. Because I think that everybody who watch this video wants to be a real man, and who is a real man, I told a bit earlier. So controlling stress is really important one. How I control stress? I make breathe practice. This is really helping me to control my emotions and sometimes go out of them. So being stressed is like not cool, and if you have a chronic stress, you this is the first thing that you should remove from your life, and only then we're gonna talk about adding some healthy habits, you know. Really important one. Also hypnotherapy is a good tool here to remove all your fears, all your you know, what you are worrying about, stressing about. So this one is really important, and if you are stressed, you can sleep well. So I really recommend you to remove this thing from your life. Then quitting fast food and quitting sugar. Quitting fast food, I would say, if you eat Burger King for like 2 times a week, it's bad. So it would be, you know, good for you. But if you like eating like unhealthy food for once in a month, that's, I think, okay. But better to remove it all. I think it's good. But removing sugar is imbalance, because if you eat sugar on like daily or weekly, doesn't matter, that makes you feel stupid. I talk about like a store sugar, which is concentrated in marmalades, in sweets and etc. Or of course in energy drinks, in any other sugar drinks like cola. This is, guys, this is like trash. Okay, you can't control yourself why your stomach is filled with sugar. This is so harmful because it influences on your every system in your organism, because therefore you can control your emotions, you can control your condition, your state, and etc. So eating marmalade is eating sugar. I really like marmalade, I enjoy it, but for now I've not been eating sugar for like 1 month already. I want to continue. There are two different completely states, and this is the one thing where I recommend you to remove all the sugar from your life. I'm not talking about natural jam of berries or fruits, etc. This is useful. This is useful sugar, but if we're talking about store sugar, like chips are related more to here, but this is really harmful. I recommend you fully remove this one and this one at all. So the biggest psyop is coming. Cereals. I was, to be honest, I was never addicted to some sort of cereals. Remove cereals for you. I think it's very good, because I know that many people spend a lot of time watching cereals. So I just recommend. I just offer you to understand it consciously. Consciously, sorry. If you think about it, what does it give for you? If you learn English, if you learn German, if you want to learn how to control yourself and talk to people in stressful situations, that's okay. I know some people learned some skills from serials, but in most of cases I do not recommend you to watch it, and I really recommend you to remove this thing. And this one, and this one, we can remove using this system. I explained it earlier in this video. So just you make a goal, like I don't want to watch Netflix. You must explain yourself consciously why so, and start moving and start including this habit into your entire life. So you just write down, my name is Ilya. I don't want to watch some Netflix videos because they are terrible, different situations. And then we describe our point B, as I say, our desired situation, And when we describe it, our brain understands, I really want to get there and I really want to boost, okay? And this thing, Netflix, stops me from getting my desired situation. So really recommend to start removing these things absolutely after video, because it's very easy, I would say. Not about sugar probably, but about this and this. This is easy. This is easy, guys. You just need to want it. Next one, computer games, or quitting computer games, of course. I would say it's good in most of cases, I think. Probably no, probably here between. Oh yes, beautiful. So removing quitting computer games is really like necessary for many people. But if you play computer games once in a week, don't worry. It really becomes good, not quitting. Computer games become good if you play like once in a week, 2 times in a week, when you're just having a rest, and you make your brain fresh out. So this is really good in this case, but in most of cases, this leads to addiction. So I really recommend you to remove it. How I removed it from my life, I was a big game player before, and I just started not seeing sense for it because the business came into my life, uh, interesting life, tennis, etc. What I like just entered into my life. So I really recommend you to remove these habits if you don't like it. But in most of cases, this is okay. So another one, next one is walk. Walk is really good one. I would say it's kind of imbalanced. Okay, it's kind of imbalanced. So because it's a bit deeper than you think. You first of all, of course, you fresh out your brain, you air out your body. But if we look deeper, you make your body move. Why is it so important? Because all our history of our humanity history, we been moving for many steps, and now we in the years of progress, in the century of the progress, where we can like call a delivery for our house, this becomes much more important. Why? Because our organism is just depends on, I would say, so depends on how many we move. So I recommend you to move at least 5,000 steps, better 7 to 10,000 steps per day if it's possible, because we just make our body concentrated with our blood, our brain. We start thinking better, we start being healthier. So I think that that's really imbalanced. Most of people don't work out right now. And also, I recommend you guys such a great tool to combine these with reflection. I'm just walking around sometimes, and I just think, I talk to me. I write down all my thoughts that I figure out during the walking. So I recommend you to combine these two, because if you are not reflecting, guys, I should add it to absolute myself, to be honest, but you just remember it. So if you not like reflecting yourself, your actions, that wouldn't not as good as you want for you. So next one, drinking water. I would say it's good, very good one, really very good. But in balance, I didn't see a big difference, to be honest. I have such a habit to drink about 2.5 to 3 liters per day, but I didn't really notice the difference between it. So yeah, I recommend you to do it, but I think that is just one of the components of being in successful productivity. Yes. So if you combine it with probably some lemon juice, it will be very good. Next one, writing down all your thoughts, all your plans, and etc. I would say it's imbalance, guys. I would say it's imbalance. Why so? Because when you write down on your Notion or Obsidian, etc., it's okay to plan. I really recommend you. I'm not recommending you to do this, but if you write down your entire thoughts that stand in your head, that becomes a big weapon for you, because you can, like, just reflecting, you can't go deep and understand your real thoughts. And this really relies on productivity, on something else. This is really a great tool of being mental healthy. So I really recommend you to at least once in the week, or probably when you feel a house in your brain, just take a piece of paper and write down all your thoughts about a situation that you are worried about. Okay. Next one, quitting notifications. Must have, absolutely must have, absolutely must have. Everybody knows about it, but I think that 70 to, not 70 at all, 90% of people still have notifications. That really disappointing. That makes you cortisol if you see something stressy. In this case, I really feel myself as one of the best, to be honest. Because why so? Because I refused all the notifications from YouTube, from Telegram, from Discord, and etc. I just have notifications from WhatsApp, where I just chatting with my mom, and some chats and Google Calendar to see what I should do next. So this is really important one, because if you read the notifications even from time to time, even etc. But that's why your cortisol makes run to the highest, grade. Therefore, I don't really recommend you to have some push-ups. So this is really interesting one, and I would say that you should remove 90% of your messages. You should write down all the apps where you have notifications, and truly answer yourself, do you need them, or you better quit it? I think that most of all will be quit it. So guys, let's sum up all the video. As we discovered, the three most important things are great sleeping, great food, to become one of the best in including healthy habits in your life, and I would say overcoming the obstacles and discipline are the most important as well. So in sum up, I really recommend you to start slow, because if you start like from the peak, it would be hard to if you start from motivation, it would be very hard for you to save this energy for all your journey to a great energy, great productivity, discipline, and etc. That's like some sort of impossible, I would say. So I really recommend you to start slow. For example, I start from zero. I drink energy drinks. And I'm porn addicted probably. I have some more bad habits, but this one and this one are most important. Okay, are most important. So I just start quitting them, and then I start to add other, but not all together in combined. This is terrible, because this is very unproductive, and you won't be able to do this, unfortunately. So these were all these things I shared with you. Let me share with you. Sorry for for repeating my own words. Just share with you, just share with you how I spend my day. Well, I sleep really great. Then I just when I wake up, I from the early morning go to have a cold shower. This gives me the energy. I wake up as fast as possible. Then I go to drink some water, about 3 or 4 glasses even, because this is really important one. So then I have breakfast, like like porridge, like eggs. This is really good to eat at breakfast, and then I just start to making my goal tasks. Of course, to be honest, I don't have so much habits in my life. I just healthy food, healthy sleep, healthy walks, healthy emotional management. My goal is absolutely enough, and you should focus first of all or on not having things, but not adding them in your life. First of all, you always should think how you can quit some sort of habit in your life, and only then you probably think how I can add something in my life. Because, for example, if you an alcoholic, this would be a very useless to add cold shower or something else in your life. In your life, man, you are an alcoholic. Wake up. So first of all, you need to quit your bad stuff, and only then you should think about adding something new. So if I was game addicted, first of all, I would like 2 or 3 weeks without gambling somehow. Doesn't matter. It's always hard to start, but if you can resist your temptations, you will achieve your goal and you will be better. There is always gap between your current situation and desired situation. And when we make a decision, God or universe, doesn't matter, always gives you some like obstacles, some problems that you should overcome. This is about this one. Because it just, thinks, I just want to understand how strong is this guy, how he really wants his new desired situation. That's all about it, And if you on motivation, like I don't eat sweet anymore, and for example, sweet. Okay, marmalade. We are quitting marmalade. Okay, so if we are quitting marmalade, it will. We just need to prove the universe that we caused something and we are able to move from our own unconscious bad habits. Okay, unconscious bad habits. So it would be hard. And what the difference between the guy who really made a decision and made decision on emotions? The guy who made decisions on emotions always starts with more motivation than the second example, but then his motivation slows down. But the guy who starts from low point, he will increase his motivation to achieve his goal. This is the best, the most productive way. It was very uncomfortable, for me to include cold showers in my life, but I really knew that I wake up a bit, swollen, a bit sleepy. So I understood that I must include it in my life, okay? And I did it. That's it, guys. So all your life is in your hands. I think I gave you much more tools to make your life great. This video was very long. And if you want to work with me one-to-one, you can DM me on Telegram. If you probably want something like I want to earn $3,000 to $5,000, I want to scale, I want to make my business like 5x. Doesn't matter if you want to make your condition better. If any your request I can really solve, because I came through all your stages. So you can DM me, we will work, and you will achieve your desired outcome situation. So guys, that was my first video on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed. I'll continue creating. Goodbye.